10 times a day, back at you again, reminding everybody that on May the 31st, 2025, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Aquarium Restaurant on the Kima Boardwalk, we of Emergency Shelter Investments. That's the name of the group that I am a pioneer in. We are all pioneers. We are working class people that decided that we are going to come together with our ideas and our nickels and dimes, and we're going to build our own financial support group as far as sharing ideas on what the best investments are for working class people, realistic, doable ideas for working class people who understand we can get much more accomplished if we work together and stop judging each other based on the color of our tennis shoes, if you know what I mean. You know, we are all out here trying to make it, and we all have come to the conclusion that we live in the greatest country in the world. And that's one of the reasons that made this country so great is everybody is working together and there's freedom of speech and nobody is judged by the color of their tennis shoes. There are different kind of people all over the world. And there are people who judge other people by the color of their tennis shoes. But we are not one of those people. And we thank God for all of the people of all nationalities who understand that God created the heavens and the earth and all that is good, and we just don't want to, y'all have to excuse me. I'm not a real religious as far as like the hocus pocus stuff go and you have to wear this color to come in to sit in my church or temple or whatever venue you have. I try my best to steer away from religion, but I'm going to say this again, and I say this all the time. It took time and great thought and a great process to build a Mercedes-Benz automobile. There had to be drawings, there had to be networking, there had to be blueprints, and then there had to be measurements. It took time and patience and hard work to build a quality automobile like a Mercedes-Benz. But we are all on an earth that weighs 6 trillion tons rotating in space in the air right now. So I don't know if that's a hint for y'all. It's a hint enough for me that there is a higher intelligence, that created all human beings. I told my children that I didn't get on a computer and then take some skin and eyes and nose or bones and ball you up and put you in your mother's stomach and then get on a computer and say you're going to be born in 9 months. There is a power, a force that loves us all, no matter what color tennis shoes you have on, that wants life to be a blessing for all of us. And that's what I believe. And I'm not trying to push my belief on nobody, but I'm just trying to let y'all know who you're looking at right now. And I want to thank y'all for looking and listening to my videos 10 times a day. And 10 times a day, again, stands for all of us, including myself, should be making improvements in our life at least 10 times a day, but there is no limit to the amount of good we should all be trying to do for ourselves and our fellow man, even if it ain't nothing but taking out the trash or sweeping the garage or washing your car. Every day, we should at least be doing 10 things to improve our life, but there is really no limit to the good we should all be trying to do and the good we should have in our hearts as we experience this thing called life, which is a blessing. You can go so many days without eating food. You can go so many days without drinking water. But when it comes to breathing the air that we breathe, only so many seconds your life could be no more. So let's not take life for granted, and we should all have a grateful heart. And I thank God that he had enough mercy upon me, to give me enough sense to be grateful for the life I have and the friends that I have, and you who are watching this video, wherever you are. And today I wanted to talk to my black brothers and sisters. And before y'all get crazy, y'all don't even know what I'm saying right now. Let me make it clear so that all the nationalities watching this video will not freak out, okay? Okay, now y'all notice y'all see me on most of the videos, and most of the videos there are a specific nationality of people. It just so happened to be that way. But for you, we're calling you black people, and I gotta laugh because one day y'all are gonna understand, how we maneuver and how we try to make people laugh a little bit. It's good to laugh sometimes, as long as you're not hurting nobody. But to you, and I didn't say what nationality I was. So when I say black people, you better think before you start acting like you understand. It takes time to get to understand it. If you just start watching these videos, then you're on the journey with us. But this video is called Dear Black People. We have nothing against you. To all my black people out there who watch our videos, we have nothing against you. It's not our fault that we don't have more black people in our videos, because we have a lot of black friends. And one in particular, you know who you are, Coach Carter. You know who you are, and you know where we're going with this. So I pray that this will make people tune in to see where is he going with this video today, called Dear Black People, okay? And y'all are starting to catch on to what I'm saying, because we are going to laugh at the different stereotypes that the world has, and it's just, if you cannot laugh, and that's why humor is so important. We are going to make people realize how stupid some of the stuff is that we do in life, and how you cannot judge a book by its cover. And like I say all the time, it's not black or white, it's wrong or white. So this video is called My Dear Black People. And those of you who know who I am, y'all already understand where I'm going with this, but let me continue. Coach Carter, who one day you guys are going to see in our videos, one of my favorite people. And this man, and Notorious Ed, not to be confused with Eddie Murphy, and my brother Felix, not the cat. Felix, not the cat. You all know these are three different nationalities, but all of them have made me laugh so hard, I had to pretty much, my stomach was hurting like I had been doing sit-ups, so hopefully you guys will be able to meet these people. But today I'm staying focused. The name of this video is Dear Black People, calling Coach Carter, because we need to go on and get his stuff set up like we got planned for y'all, and I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are seeing the excitement in my face. But dear black people, just because you're not in none of the videos hardly, there's only a few videos where you will see black people in them, only a few. And when I say I apologize, it's not that they already know that everybody, and I don't think nobody's offended the people that know me, that we don't have more videos with more black people in them. There's like about 3 videos with black people in them, okay? Y'all know? Okay, so you should be laughing a little bit right now. So hopefully you're starting to catch on to what I'm talking about. Dear black people, we are calling out and saying that we love you too. And I work with a lot of black people. Some of my best friends are black, okay? You guys are starting to catch on. And I just want to say that anytime you see us doing a video, and the event on May the 31st, 2025, Saturday at the Aquarium Restaurant from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. is free steak, shrimp, chicken, all the sides you want, salad, all the soft drinks you want, and the parking is also free, but limited for black people too. So you don't have to feel like just because none of our videos hardly have no black people in them, do not let that make you feel like you cannot come to the event, or you cannot speak to me, or that you cannot be on the videos, or that you cannot participate in the emergency shelter investments movement, where working class people have decided that it's time for us to unite with our nickels and dimes and ideas that don't cost nothing, and share information so that we can have more options in our financial journey in this highly competitive financial world, this economic world we live in, where everybody who is really doing big stuff are working together, and they don't care what color tennis shoes you have on. When you go to Walmart, they do not care what color tennis shoes you have on. And look at the success of Walmart. So emergency shelter investments do not care nothing about the color of your tennis shoes. Dear black people, and you guys, I'm pretty sure now you know what I mean, you are welcome. And I have so many black friends, but we are all busy. And I tell my white friends as well that, I understand that we're all working a lot of hours and that you don't have time. We got responsibilities. You don't have time to be doing no video all day. Ain't nobody got no money to pay nobody to do no videos either. Y'all know, but we try to help each other no matter what as far as gas money. So yeah, don't get it confused. I'm letting y'all know who 10 times a day is. When y'all see my brothers and sisters who are my friends and co-workers and people that I come in contact with for years and I have developed a relationship with, I would never ask one of you to do nothing for me or emergency shelter investments for free. I always try to offer what I can within reason. All of us are trying to be better financially until we can get to a point to where we can actually show you. Yes, it could be you. If you're watching this video and you relate to me, I thank you that I give that $1,500 a day to, or that the emergency shelter group gives that $1,500 a day to, because $1,500 a day in this economy is not really a lot of money, especially if you do not know how to manage your money. But let me get back on what the subject is. Dear black people, I want to thank y'all if you're watching this video, and I just want to let you know, just because you see me don't mean that you're not welcome to talk to me anytime you see me or to be a part of emergency shelter investments. All we ask is that you have the desire to make your life better and the people around you life better with the life that God has so graciously given us. So if you are black, do not look at the videos and say, I don't hardly ever see no black people in the videos. Never really hardly is there any black people in none of the videos. And I hope you guys are laughing because you are starting to understand how we're moving and the way we decide to try to make people think. At least 10 times a day, we should be making people think about what can I do to make my life better in this aggressive, competitive financial world we live in, this a competitive, aggressive economic world we live in. Okay, now the next videos they're just gonna keep getting better. So go on and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, the share button, the notification button, and leave a number 10 in the comment section. Just type 10. This is just a YouTube video, y'all. I'm not running for president. Stop being so scary, okay? And let me say thank y'all again. And I must remind y'all that we're also giving away a car at the end of the year. It's just a pre-owned Ford Fiesta, y'all. It's a decent work car and it's a gas saving car, it's reliable, and it will be a good car for a teenager that's just learning how to drive. Yes, yes, yes. Our little bitty group that's just getting started is already giving away a car at the end of the year for whoever has the best money saving idea or the best money making idea, and it's not complicated. You must email your idea in to esiforever24 at gmail.com. That's on that card that I showed y'all in the other video. esiforever24 at gmail.com. And you could type in, I think washing cars is a good idea to make money. That's how simple it is. And you could win a car depending on when we vote to see who's got the best money making idea or the best money saving idea. You know, either one. You could do one or the other. You could do both. Whoever has the best money making idea or money saving idea. We're going to stop eating out so much. You can actually just type stop eating out so much, and that would be one of the ideas submitted. Just type it in and on your email and email it to esiforever24 at gmail.com. And also you must be able to show by taking a picture of the 10 times a day YouTube channel that you are watching right now on your phone. Just click the button on the side and do a screenshot. And when it asks you what you want to do on your phone, say send it to esiforever24 at gmail.com. And we should see that it is going to say you are subscribed to the 10 times a day YouTube channel along with your business idea. I think washing cars is a good way to make money. That's all it takes. And you could be the winner of a free car in December this year, 2025. And I'm just going to say what y'all know I always say, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.